these 4 times are times that you should be at the office, or at the very least doing your phone time. So Thursday night. By the way, it's very easy to get demos on Thursday night because everyone's home on Thursday nights. All right, so it's when the good TV shows are on, and nobody's made up their weekend plans yet. So if you're not doing demos on Friday night, it's a little bit harder to get. You can do phone time anytime, by the way, guys. All right, you'll always get somebody home. I mean, you know, I think Jose came into the office the other day and was doing demos between like 12 and 2 on like a Tuesday afternoon and set up 2 appointments. Okay, so you can always do phone time. But I'm telling you that I'm talking about the prime times where you should not be doing anything but phone time. Okay, so Wednesday night, Thursday night, sometime between 7 and 9, Wednesday before the meeting. The next best time is Saturday morning. Saturday morning between 9 and 11. Saturday morning at that time, lots of people are home, especially kids. And it doesn't mean you start your phone time at 10. You should be starting, I mean, the later you go, the more likely you're not going to catch people home. Okay, but usually people wake up like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock on a Saturday. And by 11 o'clock, they're already at the grocery store, they're already doing stuff. So Saturday mornings is a very good time to be doing your phone time to catch any people that you couldn't catch in the evening times or during the week because they work. And then the last best time to do phone time is Sunday evening between 7 and 9. So those 4 times, if you really want to be serious, and what I would like to set up in our office is the key staff, you know, makes it a point to come to the office at those 4 times. It's like, this is when I do my work, okay? This is when I come in. And by the way, if you did phone time for those times, okay, and you set up 3 demos on each of those times, well, then you would have 12 appointments set up at a minimum each week. And if I said I'll pay you $5,000 to just come into the office for 2 hours, 4 times a week, okay, you do it. So those are the times that you should put aside for phone time. And we want to create a culture in our team where, you know, hey, the key staff, so when people come, they go, how the heck did you sell $2,000, $3,000 last week? Oh, I always come in for phone time in the office Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday morning, and Sunday evening. That's the times I always do it. Okay, and then from there, guys, you set up 4 days a week, and I'm talking about this is when you're not in a push, but you set up 4 days a week where you do 3 demos a day. That's it. Maybe you take now. Here's the thing: I would not take a Saturday or a Sunday off, but some of you need to. But you just pick your 4 days a week. Hey, I'm gonna work on. I would say the best days to take off, by the way, guys, are Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday, but Wednesday night, you know, we have the meetings. Thursday, you should be doing your phone time, but I'm saying where you don't do any demos. So you should pick 3 days where you don't do any appointments at all. I would highly recommend you don't pick Saturday or Sunday just because you get a lot of people home those days. Now, if you do have to take those days, fine, take those days. You can do demos anytime, but those are prime times to get people home with money, and weekends are made for Cutco. We usually double on the weekend what we do during the week, okay? But you pick your 4 days that you're working. Okay, you take your 3 days off, and then on those days you should put in, by the way, here's what I would start doing as key staff members. I would start putting your appointments 2 hours apart. Okay, that's why I gave you the schedules that were completely blank, because the schedules I have in the office are an hour and a half. I used to put my appointments 2 hours apart, and you need to put more A's in your schedule, like availabilities, than actual appointments you want to do. So if you want to do 3 appointments one day, or 4 appointments in a day, then you need to have like 5 or 6 A's, okay? Because you got to give more times to your customers than you actually have, and then the other ones you can just kind of erase. Or during those times, you should do some field training or something else, okay? But on the days you're working, so I would put them 2 hours apart. Maybe you start at 12. You do one at 12, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So that's 5. You have 5 A's in your schedule. And that way also you can double book, or you can move things around a little bit. You have some flexibility in your schedule. Or you can do start at 10 if you don't want to do evening demos. You could do start at 10. You could do 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, something like that. Maybe if you want to do an 8 as well, if you want to do a lot. It's just again, you're only going to fill up those appointment times with the number of appointments you want to do. So I hope that makes sense. Okay? And that's how you stay consistent. And then you just stay consistent that way. It's like, here's my job. Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday, Saturday morning, Sunday night, I have 2 hours. I'm at the office. Maybe it takes you an hour to get to the office. I do my phone time, okay? I'm dedicated to that. I don't do appointments on those days. And then 4 days a week, I do appointments. I do 3 appointments a day. 3 or 4 appointments, that's it. And then that's it. And then if you set that schedule and you work that schedule as if you had a job at another company, and you said, this is what I do, and all I do is these are my hours, this is my shifts, this is when I have to work, you'll have plenty of time to have fun, you'll have plenty of time to fool around, you'll have plenty of money in your pocket. And then when a push week comes around, like we are now, then you juice it up. Okay, and you do some more appointments here, more appointments there. You go after something big, but you know it's pretty cool to go after something big when you've got a ton of money in the pocket, and you feel confident that you could do. Like it's kind of hard to go from doing 3 appointments a week, 4 appointments a week to 30. Or you know, it's like being a D student and trying to get an A. It's daunting. Okay, and then what happens is you get discouraged very quickly. So don't do that, okay? Now, the last thing that you need to put in your schedule until you watch is the videos, okay? There's 3 different websites where you can go to get more information and turn yourself into a sniper, okay? And you have to learn more information. The first one is obviously our training website, okay? Our training website has all the basic stuff. It's brooklynphoenixteam.weebly.com, okay? And there's tons of stuff on there. Every single basic scenario that you have, it tells you what to do and how to do it. So that's the first one you have to go through, and you have to watch all those videos. I mean, Jaeli literally told me she sat down and watched all those videos in one night. I probably took about 4 hours. It's probably about 4 to 5 hours of information on there. Now, I don't suggest you do that because you'll forget most of it, but you can. So you need to put that in your schedule though. Like, can you put in an hour of video time, you know, twice a week? And the video is only 10 minutes long, so you're talking about an hour, you're talking about you can get through 6 videos. All right? So it's twice a week. I hope you're writing down the stuff that needs to be in your schedule. Once you learn that stuff, by the way, guys, and you can execute, then you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to watch the videos anymore. But that's one place you can go. Another place you can go is Joe's website. Joe's website, as you saw them talking about yesterday, is myfaststart.com. And Joe tapes everything. At every event, he taped all those talks yesterday, so if you want to hear them again, he's got like Mike Arrieta and Aviva Bennett and Jeffrey Bobrick and all these top people. He's got them doing their phone time. He's got them doing talks. He's got all kinds of stuff on that website to help you out as well. So if once you watch our stuff, guys, our stuff is just basic stuff. Once you get past that, then you want to start seeing like what do the top people do and how do you sell ultimate sets and all that kind of stuff. Then you jump onto Joe's website, you'll see a lot of great stuff on there. Another place that you have is Vector Connect. Okay, if you go to Vector Connect and you go into the audio video library, there are tons of talks in there from the top people in the entire company. And you can just download them onto your iPod or something and listen to them on your way there, on your way to a demo, okay? So again, the more you learn, the more you earn, the faster you learn all the stuff, the better you're gonna do, okay? So that's how you get to a 10K push. That's how you, if you don't have demos right now, I would highly recommend, I don't want to take up much more of your time, I would highly recommend you jump off this call right now and get on the phone. By the way, one last thing I will teach you is how to leapfrog, how to get demos on the spot today. You know, just tell your customers, by the way, you know, guys, you use that peeler, bribe your customers. Go, Mrs. Jones, I was supposed to do 4 demos today, I've only got 2. If any of these people, if you could call them right now and see if they'd set up an appointment with me, because I'm really desperate to get another appointment, okay, because I really need to do 4 today, I'll give you a free peeler, or I'll give you a free something, okay? And if they bought, you know, when you have your sales, you can just tack it onto their order. Okay, as key staff members, if for doing stuff like that, you are allowed. I have to okay it, but you can up your point value from 20 to 30. Okay, you just have to let me okay it. So you guys know you can give away 20 points for every $100 that people buy. I don't know if you know that. Some of you guys might not. So every $100 somebody buys, you can give them 20 points for free. Okay, as key staff or rising stars, you can give 30 points. You just have to show me the order and I can okay it. And if you're going to get you know, if it's going to help you get another appointment, then go ahead. All right. So you can add that to their orders. All right. So and I can teach you more.